The steelwork has arrived. It's from a company called Stramit. Yeah, Colorbond products, but yeah, it looks like Stramit. Yeah, they package it all together. These are the posts and rafters, top hat purlins, bracing, flashing gutters, brackets. The only thing I'm missing are the actual screws and bolts, so I have to wait for those. And the next stage is to mark out the bottom plates for each of these posts. And the garage doors are at the back here. This is how they're wrapped. There's the guttering. And I've got the two motors as well for the garage doors. They'll be done last. Okay, I'll give you an update on the next stage later on. Next step, lay out the rafters. Put all the brackets on. Check your frame distance. So that'll get done first. Then the second and third, and make them all matching. Posts all marked out for all the wall top hat girts go. So it's the only hard bit will be lifting that into place with the sides on, and then go from there with some bracing. The joys of building. So yeah, 6 sticks of timber here, 70 by 35s, 3 metre lengths. That should do the job. And here are the stakes. So that should hold the frame up until we get all the girts on, top hats, stuff like that. Okay. So they say just put the first 2 screws self-tapping into the lower of the bracket and then measure the top side of each, what do you call it, purlin, so you can work out your frame distance, and you just angle it till it's within. But this top one is 5mm shorter than the others too. So yeah, metal's metal, isn't it? So I might have to undo one screw, just back it off a bit, put it one at the top. Yeah, very frustrating work being a cabinet maker and then coming to do metal that's like 5mm out at times. But there you go, you lay the 3 out. Once you've done the 3, you put the other 2 away, and then you start making the one frame for the one end, put in the posts and then your top hat end girts. Make sure it's square and then stand the frame up and then brace it. So here we go. to go check. For some reason I didn't come with washers, so I'm going to ring the supplier and go, what's the deal with this new setup? No washers. Because they introduced a flange to the nut, that's why they don't use washers. Bob's your uncle. I'll tell you a joke about Bob's your uncle. When I was an apprentice building saunas, had to build a sauna for a gay club, 2 saunas and that, and Mika and I we got a call out while the club was running, and the guy that ran it, the manager, was named Bob. And when we went and had to do the job and that, the homosexuals were checking out me mate Mika. And yeah, it was just funny. But yeah, Bob's your uncle. He's an Australian like call and that, but we ended up using it for Bob's your uncle to say it was he made a homosexual friend. But yeah, just funny times. The middle raft is heavier, thicker gauge, so it's more fiddly. Now that I've bolted these up, I'm going to check the raft distance, make sure that they're right. $2 mil off that one. $4 mil, that one. $2 mil, perfect, that's good. I've already marked the outside wall girts, so let's make it over here. There's the wall, yes. Flush. Yes, they're self-tappers, but I prefer to pre-drill it because I know it's square. Yeah, Ronnie. They're good. First one's up, kind of. Okay. Whoops. Lesson learned. Get a better impact driver to drive those bolts into the ground. So there you go. Once the other two posts are in, we should stop the wobble a bit. Okay, day one, and this is what I've achieved with 2 people, considering it rained for the first half of the day. But very fiddly to getting to position with 2 people. A third person would have been better. But yeah, 3 top height purlins, 200 mil off, 1200 and 2250. The height's 3 meters from each end. The center's probably about 3.8 off the ground. And bracing, which is a bit dodgy, but my recommendation, have more quick grips on hand. Have 6 quick grips. So I'm off to the hardware shop to get some more. I've always used dyno bolts in the past. These are these other bolts. Yeah, just make sure you really drill out and clean the dust out, and then these will sit down. This one seemed to blow out a bit. So there you go, day one. Day two, hopefully the center, and that's going to be interesting in itself. Okay. Peace.